We're here at McDonogh 35 with legendary Coach Wayne Reese. And Coach, how do you keep doing it? First off,
I don't know. I guess look, I got to put that in the hands of God because I really don't know. I really, I'm blessed to coach as long as I've been coaching and to have a little success and stuff like that. And look, being truthfully, my wife is the key to everything.
Both of our wives.
My wife is the key to everything. Look, this lady knew it was going to happen before it happened.
Yeah?
Yeah. She and I told her 2 years ago, I said, look, I'm leaving this alone. It's just getting too complicated. And she said, no, at least going at least 3 more.
So you think you got?
Well, it's up in the air, but like you're preaching to the choir.
Right.
But you always got that look. You got to check with the boss.
Don't we all?
Yeah, you got to check with the boss. But I've been blessed. I've been blessed to coach as long as I've been coaching. And then the key thing is that you can you find the right guys to fit. Like the coaching staff I got right now.
Right.
See, they fit into the things that you won't try to do.
Right.
So that's a thing. If you doesn't get in a situation where you got a headache every year trying to find guys to coach the way that you think it should be coached, or coach the kids and everything. So you got a whole lot of great coaches, but a whole lot of great coaches can't recognize talent, guys in position and stuff.
Right.
And I think like the group we got, our guys do a great job of moving guys around. See, we take a guy like Keys that's and we'll put him in the backfield or doing everybody. Oh no, he's a receiver. No, he's what we want him to be. And then when a kid can adjust to those kind of things, then it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
One of you coaches right up here off camera, Coach Frank Taggs, and I know he's
well, Frank does not a good job. He does a super job. This guy. The biggest thing about high school. It's paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make sure that they got the grades. You got to make sure that they're in certain classes. You got to make sure that they don't take the wrong classes because a whole lot of administrators don't know the class
Right.
they need to take to go to the next level.
Right.
So all this thing is geared into coaches, and I'm an old coach, and those kind of things I refuse to do. That's right.
What's the biggest change for you, like from today to say 30 years ago? What's changed the most?
Well, district.
District.
See, like all the kids in the city, the first school you go to, you bound there.
Yeah.
Now, if you leave that school, go somewhere, then you got to sit out. Long time ago, you can get them from anywhere.
You go anywhere you want.
Yeah, anywhere you want, and it didn't make a whole lot of difference. But now, it's few schools that we got.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference too than it was a long time ago. See, kids almost was geared in to parents and stuff. The young parents right now,
Right.
Some of the young parents is from out of town. Anywhere it might be. They're not loyal to nobody.
Right.
You just take for instance West Jeff across the river a long time ago. If you across the river, you go to West Jeff.
Right.
There wasn't no other thing that you find a couple other schools like the Shaw might go snatch a few guys that that fit their program and stuff, but other than that, you was playing, you was in a certain area, you was going.
Are the kids different today than they were 30 years ago?
Oh, much different.
Yeah.
Much
What's different about it?
Well, it's hard to coach them.
Yeah.
See, because the thing about it, you got more parks.
Right.
And people don't realize what the park does to kids and everything. And most kids, it take them a year. When they get to high school, it take them a year to break away from what they did in the park or this park star you got and everything. And then you got the parents that come on, you coach, why my boy ain't doing this?
I know the parents are harder today than they were 30
they're much harder. They're much harder.
You talk about kids that go on. You had three huge pieces of your offense, and one of them in particular, in Lawrence Keys, who goes to Notre Dame. I mean, that's got to make you feel proud. And
well, look, I tell you what Coach can tell you. The big name guys, the big schools, and all that, really doesn't faze us because we've been blessed we've been blessed to have good kids that listen, kids that go to class, kids that got the ACT, kids that got what it needs to go to the next level. We're real lucky. Like a Stewart that's at Florida.
Right.
Same thing.
Right.
Those kids, you can see the development in. Now I guess some of them know, and like I said, we've been blessed with the kind of things. We've been blessed all the way down the line. We always have what they call big name college kids and everything.
Tillman gets it, and the first down and more. 40, midfield, 40. The only one man can catch him at the 20, and you can kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Eddie Tillman. 73 yards. Fouché was able to score on this same formation in the first half. Let's see what happens here. He takes it. He's going to run to the right. Cuts it back inside. One, and he's got a touchdown. That's all Joe Fouché there, Coach. They had him around the 2-yard line. He kind of spun around and was able to fall in.
Well, let's talk about this team, and we touched on it, the turnover. Let's start with the offense. And you lose LeJohn Howard, you lose Eddie Tillman, you lose Lawrence Keys. How do you start over from that?
Well, I tell you, the thing that really, as long as I've been coaching, and the thing that we preach a whole lot, Coach Dad can tell you, and all the rest of it, we try to keep those guys, those underclassmen, try to keep their interest by having JV. Mm-hmm. And we try, most public schools don't have sometimes enough kids to have JV. And what we try to, we'll go outside the district or the zoning area and play some other schools that have JV. Number one school is a school like Curtis.
Yeah.
We're going to do a JV with them just about every year and everything. They're not in our district or in our zone and everything, but they got that many kids. Any kids are Holy Cross or any of your private schools gonna have good JV.
And it's hard to substitute game experience no matter whether it's JV.
Right. And if you doesn't get that experience and stuff, then those kids that's coming up to the next level, you're gonna have a dogfight.
Yeah.
I mean, with time, spring, and all this kind of good stuff, the kids that we got now, they know, but they don't know exactly how it feels to be in those pressure situations or stuff like that. See, that's the difference in that. But I think most of them got enough JV against teams that's pretty good that we'll tell in a little while. Then we're going with Jesuit. We're going to go against Jesuit in the fall scrimmage, and everything, and they're going to give us a heck of a look. I believe we got enough guys in place that we can be a contender. We can be right there in the hunt.
It's hard to believe, we're going to switch over to the defensive side, it's hard to believe we made it this far into the interview without talking about Joe Fouché and losing him. But, you guys seem every year just defensive backs just out the wazoo.
Well, like they say from years back, they say, now if you want a hell of a skilled guy, go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
All over the world, the Roosevelt Taylors back. People probably don't even remember that kind of guy like that. Played for the Chicago Bears and everything. But look, Grambling didn't know nothing about this guy. This guy was something that just, I guess, a flyby. Mm-hmm. He's one of the best defensive back probably ever played that position. But we're fortunate in that. We're fortunate, and the other thing that really, we got what they call togetherness with the coaches, basketball, track, and all those guys. Now we got kids that might be playing basketball. See, Joe Fouché was a basketball player.
Yeah.
Then he converted into a football player. Then he got
I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah, he's what, 8th grade coach? 7th grade, 8th grade. Then look, one of the coaches wouldn't even let us even look at it. And just so happened, Joe said, Coach, look, I want to play some football. And he came out and shared everything else is history. But he did all that in the park. He did all that stuff in the park. And then when he got here, they said, well, he's just going to concentrate on basketball. And majority of our skilled guys do track, they do basketball, or they play baseball.
So, Coach, is the next Brad Stewart, the next Joe Fouché, is he here at McDonogh 35?
Yeah. But the thing about it, that the only question we got It's the toughness that these guys got. That we got. Say for instance, defensive back Henderson. Say Henderson. See Henderson, athletic wise, as good as any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Kid is in the Austin, athletic wise, as good as any of them. Any of them that you got, I'm trying the Brad Stewart, the Fusher and stuff. But the thing that our question is right now is he gonna step up to play when this thing get tough?
I guess you'll find out, right?
Yeah, when it get tough. See, those kind of guys, I believe that if just a little bit more confidence and stuff, and see they played with these guys.
Right.
See, they play. They know what these guys are all about. And the good thing about our kids, that's the kids that's away in college stuff. They'll call these guys and say, hey man, you better do this, you better do that. And I think that really helps us a whole lot. And then the guys that we got right now can see that these guys, go big time. They go big time stuff. I want to do that too, and everything. So
speaking of defense, one of my favorite games of the year, and last year was definitely right up there. The 35-all game right at the beginning of the season. The defensive game y'all played last year was just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if y'all can, have that kind of game again, but just talk about some of the rivalries that y'all have, especially, and not just with Aug and over the years, Warren Easton and Carr, and I mean, Carver, just dog fights every year.
Well, I think the people forget that they talk about the Catholic League.
Yeah.
They forget that in our district, and the people that we play, is more athletic ability on those teams than we played probably anywhere in the country.
Absolutely. I think it's more intense.
Yeah,
I think it's more intense.
But see, what really makes this intense with those kids, see, like I said before, see, you got all these kids stay in the metro area. And see, this guy here might be catching the bus, but this guy, he's going to 35, but he's going to Carr.
Right.
This guy going to Carver. See, and this guy going to Warren Easton.
And they all know each other.
And they all know, they play with each other on the park.
Right. You get the same excitement this time of year that you do
every year. I'm telling you, oh Lord, 50 years or so. Yeah, but it just, I have all that to put on is my family. See, my family, people don't believe it now. Game day or game night, I don't care what's going on. They gonna be there. Yeah, my grandkids, my daughters. The only way my son is not there, he might have a game because he's the coach at Woodson, the new Booker T. Other than that, the whole family.
That makes it special for you.
Yeah, it really does. When they can keep that interest that long and everything, and then after the game, they're all on the field.
Yeah.
Here they come, and I think that kind of gives you that what you call a little goosebumps.
Yeah.
And everything. So and I tell people all the time. I say when I start losing that, then it's time for me to do something else.
Well, we hope that's a ways down the road. Coach Wayne Reese, thanks you for joining us on here. I know that.
Okay, thank you for coming by.